What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Shilling and Stunner podcast. Today, we're going to be hitting you with our studs, duds, and streamers for week one and streamers for week two, obviously. Starting off the list on the studs, I got James Robinson.
It's a surprise on, man. James Robinson. Okay. I'm going to start off with the top guy to me, Justin Jefferson, man.
Okay.
That's my number one stud.
Absolutely. Number two, I got Saquon.
Saquon as well.
You got Saquon.
Yep.
I got Pat Mahomes. Another one.
Okay. See, I agree. I like Pat Mahomes. He had a solid game. I just didn't put any quarterbacks on my list. But if I did, stud for sure. Next guy, Jamar Chase.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Balled out, and for real, if they had challenged another touchdown, he would have had even more points. So, yeah,
and just
not surprised
to stick at wide receiver, I threw Michael Pittman Jr. on there as well.
I like that. Stud. Okay. And it's crazy. You see me going with the main guys. To me, I'm just like, whoever balled out, I'm like, hey, that obviously. So I got Devontae Adams, obviously.
Nice.
17 targets, but I think, man, yeah, right away, look good. Peace.
My last stud. So my idea here, just to explain a little, was I wanted to get a quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end. And then so I did double up at running back. But my idea here was guys we didn't expect to snap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
yeah.
My last one's a tight end. I got Taysom Hill.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then lastly, like I said, I'm going flat out balling out. Cooper Kupp, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Week one started off. If we had any questions, would he do it again? The answer is yes. It's going to be there.
To switch over to duds, Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, that was definitely a dud. More snaps though. I'm not too down on him. Allen Robinson, of course.
Oh yeah,
a lot of bad there. Two people from that game, just so I can lead that one on. Obviously, Cam Akers as well.
Oh yeah,
one of the biggest duds of the week. A lot of people hyped him up. Yeah, wasn't good.
And at running back, I put Damone Pierce. That was not what we were expecting.
Okay. Yeah, next guy on my list as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers was a dud of mine as well. He did not perform like Aaron Rodgers in week one.
Okay. I don't have the quarterbacks, but I do have the mention of it. So, yes, Aaron Rodgers and Dak is my two duds if we had to talk quarterbacks. To expand from there, Kyle Pitts, you know what I mean? He had the yardage, man, but for a guy that's going that high, man, I just think he has yet to live up what he's supposed to, and just to put out the points, what he did week one, definitely disappointing for a lot of fantasy owners out there.
Next one up on my list is CD Lamb.
Oh, yeah. So,
yeah.
That's a dud.
That was
a dud for sure. And last, I would say Alvin Kamara as well. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to feel. He didn't get the same usage, and it wasn't the same feel as we normally see from Kamara. Now, I don't know if it's just a Sean Payton leaving thing. You know what I mean? But definitely wasn't too happy with that one. Let's go into the next week and see if he'll be able to rebound though.
My last stud on my list is Irv Smith, Mr. 0.0 on the stat line.
Hey man, Cole Kmet, man. Sheesh.
But I did see something that I guess they were trying to ease Irv Smith back in, so he didn't get the playing time like expected. Yeah. So we can't expect more. And now, just to clarify, like we're not saying to drop anybody here. If you drafted these guys with high hopes, ride it out for a couple weeks. After week 4, if these guys are still in the dud list, let them go.
Make some moves.
Right.
But for sure. Just hold on. You got to see it through. It may be, it's week 1. It's going to be some guys right now that don't do a lot. You know what I mean? And then they'll ball out. It'll be some people that ball out. They probably won't do nothing for you the rest of the year. So definitely just, stick to the plan. And but Cam Akers, I don't know. If you draft him high, you might be in trouble.
Some of you guys might need to go to the grocery store and get some guys as far as streamers are concerned for week 2. Quite a few significant
Let's talk streamers.
Injuries around the league. I'll just run through my list real quick. Quarterback, Carson Wentz. Running back, I got Rex Burkhead. Burkhead had 8 targets. He outsnapped Damone Pierce, which is why Damone's in the dud category. Curtis Samuel had 11 targets as well. He had a good game, finally healthy. And then at tight end, I got Gerald Everett. And if Keenan Allen's not playing Thursday night, then Gerald Everett might be a good play. if you need help at tight end.
Yeah, for sure. All guys on the list. And who was that running back you had?
Rex Burkhead.
Yeah, stay off my moves, bro. Stay off my moves. But just to expand on, I'm gonna go ahead and add two guys. If y'all in some of these deeper dynasty leagues like that, it might be some guys that's just worth checking out. Just to expand on the quarterback, Marcus Mariota. He looked good, but just that dual threat upside, man, you can still catch him. He's rostered only about 3.9% of most fantasy leagues right now, so. Definitely check for Mariota. I know some people dealing with a Dak injury, different things like that. If you low unsure, grab that. And then Matt Ryan. It's 23.9% as far as ownership with him right now. But if you can still catch him, he's a guy worth hanging your hat on. Like we did talked about a little bit earlier. Jonathan Taylor got his, and he was able to still come out there and throw the ball, sling the ball around. So that's good. To expand on the running back position, I like the Rex Burkhead, but I think as well as that, you got Jeff Wilson Jr. Now, I feel one of two ways here, right? So 3.8% roster right now if you want to go ahead and check out Jeff Wilson. But then it is another guy on that roster as well, Mason, the other running back down in San Fran that they really like. So either one of those guys, you know what I mean? Go ahead. It might be worth a shot. You might have something that, you know, how Kyle Shanahan like to use his running backs in San Fran. Dontrell Hilliard. He's rostered only 4.2%. But I think it's always upside to a pass catching running back. So I definitely look ahead to that. On a wide receiver note, Zay Jones, 1.1% right now. But, man, you got an offense over there right now where they don't really have a clear-cut number one target. You know what I mean? And I think him popping out right away, getting that 9 target share, I think that's pretty promising if you're looking for a guy. And like I said, if you're in these deeper leagues, one guy just to keep your eye on just a little bit is Kyle Phillips. They kind of in the same situation. Don't really have a number one guy over there right now, and it's kind of a little bit all over the place. But I think it's easy to get overlooked. He had 9 targets as well. He's only at 0.5% right now in these rosters. But if you listen to what was coming out of Tennessee all offseason, he's a guy they love, and I think he'll move up the board a lot more. So if you want to get him now, stash him early. That's a guy to look at. And lastly, tight end, Logan Thomas. I think we all wanted to see would he play, and you know what I mean, would he come in, how would he look? I think he looked good at limited snaps, and I think we can expect him moving forward to be good. He's only at 5% rosters for ownership. And then lastly, Taysom Hill, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, the guy who wouldn't want a guy that does everything at tight end right now? So if you can get your hands on that, I'm not sure how it's set up for everybody right now, but if you got a guy at tight end, he might run it, he might catch it, and shit, he might just get you a passing touchdown every once in a while. So definitely check out Taysom Hill. And
definitely, too, this is kind of all based on PPR, half-point PPR. These aren't standard league streamers, at least for like Burkhead. Another name to mention is Tyrion Davis-Price for San Francisco, I believe was inactive, the rookie, over the weekend. And there's a chance to elevate him as well. He didn't really get the playing time in the preseason, so I don't know where he would rank in that backfield. But we also know Kyle Shanahan shuffles that backfield like crazy. So good luck trying to pick the right one in San Francisco.
Keep an eye on that, though. Jeff Wilson is the number 2 guy, which is why he has the value, but don't be surprised if it's a little shuffle.
Yeah, Kyle will ride the hot hand. But before we get out of here, I did want to mention, make sure and tune in to our Twitter Sunday afternoon, SNS_sports. We're going to be dropping our DFS lineups as well as our top 3 bets of the weekend. So make sure you don't miss out on that. But this is the Schilling and Stunner podcast. You got any final words?
Yeah, man. Just stay tuned, man. Definitely some promising matchups. Hope y'all win y'all fantasy leagues, man. Stay tuned, and we'll be here for another week with Studs and Duds, and definitely some players to look up on the waiver wire. Peace.